Incoming customer detected.
Keep your eyes open, boys.
We need to have a serious talk!
Hello to you, my fellow Wastelanders. Welcome once again to Fallout 76. My name is Ira. This is Blind Gamer Plays, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. Today we are going to be doing another weapon spotlight. This time it's going to be an interesting one. It is going to be an vampire auto grenade launcher that has a faster fire rate on it, and well, that's crit filling faster, which is pretty useless on a weapon that's like this, but the faster fire rate, not bad. And of course the vampire's effect is going to be interesting on a weapon of this kind. I will admit I've used this weapon a couple of times, but not very much. It's the main issue with it is that the ammo is extremely heavy compared to all the other ammos that are out there, especially when you have like bandolier and all the other things going on. You know, it's definitely a heavy weight. So at this point in time, with the build that I've currently got going with it, it is getting 190 points of damage total, which is respectable. And you guys can see the build here. It's pretty much your standard heavy build, especially with using the Demolition Expert level 5. Otherwise, it's there with the utility skills that I look for in a build, but it's not super hyper efficient. So we are going to go take a look and see how this thing can do with some super mutants. How about that? Okay, we are over here at West Tech. I am in my XO1 power armor, and we're going to take a look at some super mutants here and see what we can do. So I am running this at full health, and of course you want to be in power armor when you're using a weapon that is a heavy weapon, because, well, why not, right? So I will admit, don't forget, I am blind, so I do have some difficulties seeing when I'm doing things outside of that, but we should be able to at least function and get things done. Yeah, but as you can see, I mean, we are full health, you know, like, this is definitely giving us full health. We're keeping it up, no problem. Even if I am a terrible shot. But it is doing a lot of damage. There we go. Hitting them would be good. And of course, you know, using the Ricochet perk card is really nice with something like this too, because the vampire does have that kick in, and hitting them again would be good. There we go. I think I'm doing more damage to myself than they are to me, really. Let's see. I do have the weapon modded slightly. I have it set for longer range, but nothing else really. So we are back up to almost full health. And like I said, I think I'm doing kind of more damage to myself than anything, because I'm not used to playing with this kind of a weapon. But it is tearing them up pretty nicely. I mean, we're getting about, what, 200 to 300 damage per shot on them. So respectable damage. Not bad at all. Can I hit that thing from over here? Nope. There we go. There we go. And is that all of them? Nope, that is not all of them. Where is the rest? Where is the other one? Okay, there you are. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. So let me have this do some damage to me. We'll sit here for a second while these guys are the last ones remaining. And as you can see, right now we're at a little bit less than health, or half maybe? About half. Okay, so let's hit them once, hit them twice, hit them 3 times, and yeah, I mean, it's going up. It's going up. And of course now my healing factor kicked in, but you can see that at the very least it does keep you alive. If you are firing, you can keep the life up, you know. And that's sort of the point of vampire weapons. If you're using them as your kind of protection, you know, that buff, you'll survive pretty much everything as long as you can keep firing. And something like this, yes, it does fire fast. I mean, I'm not even firing it as fast as I could, really. There you go. Now that's about as fast as it'll go. And, you know, okay, there's a legendary. So again, I'm kind of doing myself more than anything here. Let's go ahead and reload that. Come on, Bodoggo. So 250-ish, depending on how you hit them, you know, of course. And the good thing with this kind of weapon is that although it might not be the most effective for like your daily grinding like this, where it comes into real good fashion, I guess you could say. And unfortunately, we're losing that legendary because he went flying somewhere. But, you know, doing like daily ops where they have like the cloaked critters is probably where this is like the most useful. Doing things like this, your day-to-day thing, not quite as much. Mostly because that ammo is really expensive to make and really heavy. So, yeah, unfortunately, lost that legendary, I think. It's another issue with using explosive weapons. If you would like to keep your legendaries, you're probably not going to. You're probably not going to. Okay, so let me get this guy up here. Where you at? Nope. Doing a little bit to him. I'd better go like from the below. Where'd you go? Did you walk down here? You did. Alright, we'll come to you. Yeah, see, we did ourselves a fair amount of damage there. And one more shot should do it. Nope. One more after that. There we go. Now we got him. And we'll take out this turret. There we go. Oop, no. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, so let's move on to a different place. Okay, so we're going to see what something like this does to Swan. I'm expecting it'll probably do okay, as long as we can keep hitting. He does do a lot of damage, you know, but we should be okay. Kind of making sure that I can get the hits in, you know. See. Hey, come on, man. There we go. Okay. So, unfortunately, again, with him being this close, we might end up doing more to ourselves than anything. But it's still worth a shot to see how we can do it. And if I can hit, that'd be really good. I mean, you can see we're going right back up to full health. And with the explosive weapons, you want to make sure that you're hitting them as low to the ground as you can, because that's where the most damage is done. Again, trying not to kill myself here, you know? Yeah, there we go. So, and he disappears. I don't know where his body went, but you guys can see, like, it does really good damage, right? But the point with the vampire is that it's going to keep you alive, not necessarily looking to do, oh, there's his body, not looking to see, like, exactly how much, like, max damage you can do. These are not about min-maxing, really. Not when it comes down to it. Let's move on. Usually with these spotlight builds, I go to do like the Scorched Beasts and that kind of thing just to get the most display of action, I guess you could say, and what it can do. But quite frankly, using this weapon on a Scorched Beast is going to be nigh on impossible. They are so hard to hit as it stands with heavy weapons, unless they're on the ground. You just it's a futile effort, really. And with something that's like this, it's exacerbated that. So, you know, we got to kind of do what we've got to do. There's certain certain things that just are kind of like not worth trying, you know? And I don't have the ammo, frankly, to try to do it. And I don't want to have to bother creating more spotlight. So, but you can see that the ghouls are definitely getting a lot of damage from it. You know, this right here is where a weapon that's like this does have more effectiveness. As long as you can keep yourself from, like, again, killing yourself with your own your own bullets. Sort of one of those unfortunate side effects with the fact that it's a vampire, but it's also an explosive, and the thing has so much of a damage potential on it to begin with that, you know, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Not hitting, there we go. That you're going to be getting yourself into a lot of trouble. You know what I mean? So, let's clean these guys up. There we go. And I mean, really, once you got the adrenaline running, this thing is like 1 to 2 shotting them, you know? Okay. So, careful. There we go. Okay, we'll do a reload. We're a little low on health at the moment. There we go. So it's bringing back, like, each shot brings up about 5% or so health, which isn't bad. That's not bad. Hello. Where'd you come from, dude? The one cool thing, too, with this is that, you know, you can see him bouncing around. It's pretty funny. There we go. I think I got a lucky headshot on that one. Okay. Did that take care of these guys there? Yeah, it did. Okay. So, anyone over there want to say hi? Yep. Wait for him to wake up a little bit, you know. There we go. Is he stuck in the wall? I think he's stuck in the wall. Might be. Walk around over this way and see if we can get him to kind of pop out a little bit better. There we go. Hello. Oh no, see, now it broke. Okay. So now we're in a little bit of trouble. And this is one of the other foibles that comes with this kind of a weapon. I had this thing completely maxed out on its health, you know, on its bar. So we've gone through a little bit, you know, a little bit of fighting, but really not all that much. We've taken out, like, what, 1 camp of super mutants and about half the ghouls that are available here. And the weapon's already broken. So this is even after it has been fixed. The issues, you know, with explosive weapons, this is even after it has been fixed. And it's still got this going on. So, and I'm not doing very much damage because this is not built for it. I'm not on a build to use this weapon. Let me see. There, we'll do this one, and I'm going to do a showcase on this one here eventually too. So there we go. So I think that's probably going to be good enough. You know, you guys can get the idea of what this weapon does, and this is going to be, you know, again, a bit of a shorter one, but I don't really want to have to waste the resources to repair this thing up and have it break again in basically another 2 fights. It's, to me, it's just not the best and not the most efficient, you know, way of doing things. So, and unfortunately I can't arm it again, but you know, if it's something that you're interested in, it is worth doing on, like, kind of getting away from the noise here a little bit. It is worth trying out on something that's like a pack or, you know, more specialized towards daily op runs, especially where the critters are cloaked. That's where this weapon will shine the most. Doing the every average day kind of stuff, not so much, because the weapon does have a tendency to break a lot still, even after the fixes have been done to things. It still breaks really quickly. So there you go. I mean, it's up to you which way you want to use it, or if you want to use it at all. But, you know, it's my duty to show you guys these weapons that I find. And there you go. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I would love to be able to see and interact with you guys as a community a lot more. And in the meantime, keep safe out there. Have fun. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. We'll talk to you again later. Stupid little rats everywhere. Hello, Rose.
I saw you taking a little detour out there to talk to that overseer of yours.
This land is his land, and none else are welcome.
Enemy sighted! Guys, they're here!
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Where'd you come from?